T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. All three engines up and running.
I don't care how you do it, just let it knock. This that dope spot, right back jumping. You better knock, knock, knock. Think you're messing with us, you better not. We don't care what we do it, we let it knock. I don't care how you do it, just let it knock. This that dope spot, right back jumping. You better knock, knock, knock. Think you're messing with us, you better not. We don't care what we do it, we do it. First dose, another dose, the most, the host. The more I boast, the more I gross. This that
Shak Value Radio. Deals and drills are in full effect.
What's good, y'all? What's good? Deals and drills are definitely in full effect. Thanks for tuning in to Shak Value Radio. I'm your facilitator, Shak. What up, y'all? Chat, what's good? Where y'all at? Got a dope show coming up tonight. We got a conversation. We're going to be talking about how do we break this single mother chain, yo? Right? What are some of the mindsets you could see that show that we're trapped in this mindset, right? We're going to talk about that, and of course, we got dope music to get into. Before I forget, shout out to Spin the Block podcast. Shout out to them, man. Real dope show. Y'all need to tap in. They go on right before we do on YouTube. So check them out, man. Real dope platform. So yeah, let's get ahead and get y'all situated, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all got a tag and bag, man. Let people know why we here, where we are, and what we doing here, right? In the meantime, between time, let's show some love. Let's show some love real quick, y'all. Let's do this. Happy birthday to Lovely Lay. Off the top, happy birthday to Lovely Lay. So let's do this. Let's give her some love by playing the title track from her debut release called Fly High. So here we go, y'all. Fly High. Son of the 215, Lovely Lay on Productions. Shak Value Radio. Oh yeah, it's real in the field.
sunny days don't come down here no more. It's for my son Jordan, man, my daughter Alasia London. You gotta fly high. Everybody in the 215 in the struggle. You gotta fly high, you know.
Damn, this beat is lovely, lady.
Yo, I stopped living in the past, started moving forward. If you wasn't singing to the chorus, you was never forced. What if mama couldn't afford it and I was aborted? 100 thoughts in my head and they all distorted. I'm smelling like that Pride of Ocean or that Time 40. That ombre leather, we sitting on cheddar. About to fly one of my guys a letter. He was young and running wild, he ain't beat his trial. We had coke in the vial. This for the projects, Blumberg, the Richard Owl. This is Philly, ain't no second chances, bring your hammer. I'm like a prophet on the beat, the way I hit the canvas. Lyrically a timing like the prophet, we follow Muhammad. Ain't no kindness for a weakness, we love the defense. You ain't with beefing, you dudes is vegan. I'm about to fire up, call the higher ups, load the riot up, like the lighter up. Don't even try your luck, you're not like us. Sunny days don't come round here no more. But I know just what I'm doing it for. You gotta fly, you know. And we going worldwide. First love yourself. Hustling God's honor. Sunny days don't come round here no more. But I know just what I'm doing it for. You gotta fly, you know. And we going worldwide. First love yourself. Hustling God's honor. Looked up to all of the shooters and all the dope fiends. My dog could've made it to the league, never had hoop dreams. We was busy catching cabs uptown. Duffel bag full of work, about to bust that down. Shots flying past my dome, maybe it should've hit me. Lucky that it missed me when the war's on. Everybody looking iffy. You gotta watch your own back, load your own strap. Tell the way the wind blowing, something is off. Next thing you know, 5-0 searching the car, they'll never find it hard. We switch it up before we slide off. They got 5 grand on little man head. Most wanted by the marshals, the DA in the feds. This a cold red, no alibi. Heard them guns was modified. It ain't a vibe. Streets leave you traumatized. You ran up on your target, but you missed. That they charge you with a tip for every little innocent body you hit. It ain't no money on these streets, man, it's all over. Free the lifers that's living righteous and let them start over. Somebody call Hova, son is en route. I got reasonable doubt that I'm the illest one out. What's up? Sunny days don't come round here no more. But I know just what I'm doing it for. You gotta fly, you know. And we going worldwide. First love yourself. Hustling God's honor. Sunny days don't come round here no more. But I know just what I'm doing it for. You gotta fly.
Happy birthday, lovely Lay. Definitely appreciate everything you're doing for the culture. And we wish you nothing but the best. And yeah, don't forget us down this side of the ladder. All right. So yeah, what up, fam? Tick, what's good? Good brother Kawhi, Scotty Black. What up? What up, y'all? Appreciate y'all being here. I got a clip for y'all, and we're going to talk about this clip on the other side. And let's get into it. All right. Because I got a lot of music to play. Listen, I be having so much music, man, that sometimes I forget. Listen, I didn't even play someone who was in the lineup last week. Got caught up, but however, we're gonna get that remedy tonight. So I don't want to play games with anyone's children. Let's get straight to the topic. All right. Single mother mindset, right? I'm gonna play an example of something, yo. And this sort of like, this was already on the agenda. However, when I saw this, I was like, yeah, we'll talk about it on the other side though. Here we go.
I want to be successful and I want my family to have my back so that I can be as successful. And you don't have to be in a nursing home. Yeah. That's it. If you don't want to be in a nursing home, bro, help me, because at the end of the day, you will be getting your butt wiped by somebody who doesn't care about and getting ulcers because you didn't make sure that you babysat your grandkids.
There's a difference between help and then overextending.
You didn't have it, so you can't really
what I'm saying is wanting your parent to watch your kid every other weekend or every weekend like they are a joint custody parent is not realistic, right? That is not, especially in today. I'm not saying 2, 3, 4, 5 months your parent doesn't see your child. Mm-hmm. That's not what I'm saying. Right. But if you got 1 weekend a month out your parent, that should be suffice, right? Like that's how I look at it. And that's called help. Anything else is called parenting.
But for me, it's one hand washes the other. I'm there for my family 100%. My grandmother gives my son a type of love, and she knows about kids so much that the things that I'm challenged with, because my son is like on the spectrum. So the things that I have challenges with, and I'm so overwhelmed and it's so hard, I depend on my grandmother and my mother to pick up the pieces where I don't know it all, because they have the experience. So because you've had my cousins and my mom and everything, you know how to help me in certain areas. And I need that help. I need that support because I have gone.
All right, y'all. Y'all see where I'm at with this? Y'all see where I'm at with this? Y'all see where I'm at with this? So I take umbrage to everything that was said up until the last part. Like, I get wanting to have your grandparents and or the older women around you to give you lessons, right? To give you knowledge, to feed you some of that experience. I thoroughly appreciate that. and think that would be what you would want. And I think that's what your elders would want to pour into you, right? However, you're speaking about the whole 99% before that. Where's your father? Where's the father of the child? Why are you told? Where's a man in the life in your life to help you? Right? For me, when I saw that, I was like, that is perpetual single mother mindset. Perpetual single mother mindset. And I was like, yo, that comes off generational, right? That comes off generational. So it's like, if I'm tripping, tell me to tie my shoes, right? If I'm tripping, tell me to tie my shoes. However, from what I played, that clip just right there, that comes off as generational trauma that this sister is going to keep passing down, right? Like, how are you a grown woman and you're expecting your grandparents to take care of your child on an ongoing basis? Where's the father of that child? Hell, okay, you ain't the father of the child, not in the life. Okay, go get yourself another man. Go get yourself a partner in life. What are you trying to pass this off to your grandparents for and say, if they don't take care of your children, then who's going to wipe their ass? Hopefully, their goddamn mate is going to wipe their ass. I'm not expecting my child to do that. That's not, my child is supposed to go on and wipe their mate's ass. Right? That's how that's supposed to be. So unless Big Daddy or Big Mama is dying off, what are you talking about? Why are you baking this into the cake? Why are you baking this into the cake? Let me go to the chat. So Tick says, he feels yo on the clip as a bonus grandparent, not obligated to watch your child all the time. I raise you, it's your turn. But then I feel the lady is a parent with a kid on the spectrum with no village. Listen, again, why don't you have a village? I'm not going to put all this on the village, yo. I'm really not. The mindset is what I'm addressing, family. The mindset of I'm going to depend on my grandparents for life. Right? I'm going to depend on my grandparents to rear and raise. I'm not going to go ahead and get either their father or another good man in my life to help me with this, because that's really the way it's supposed to be. That's the way it's supposed to be. Not this broken system we have of Big Mama raising 3 generations. No. Like, we got to break that, y'all. We got to get back into companionship. We got to get back into building our own team and not depending on the team that we came from. And this is what I'm saying, Tick. This is what I'm saying. The village isn't signed up into the contract, right? The village's contract is a social contract. And that social contract can be broken anytime. Anytime someone feels like breaking that social contract, they can break it. So the village contract is not the one you live and die by, right? It should be what Tick is saying, right? Right? Him and his partner because they chose. The village didn't choose you. You aren't choosing like y'all aren't getting into this contract together unless y'all are getting into this contract together. And we're not speaking about that, right? Right? We're not talking about you're in some kibbutz, right? We're not talking about that, right? You're not living on the family compound, right? We're not talking about that. And shout out to people who do that because I know people who get down like that. I'm talking about you just assuming because you have seeds or that the people who produce you are supposed to take care of what you produce. Nah, that's your garden. Those are your crops to tend to. That's your soil to till. Right? So that mindset is very, very scary and something that we need to be wary of, yo. Like, we got to get away from not thinking about companionship. We have to get away from not thinking about union. We have to get away from expecting people who didn't sign that contract to do those things that legitimately requires a contract, right? Whether that's an obligation contract, meaning the baby, the parent, right? Or a contract saying I'm signing on to do this. Anything less than that, like, what are you expecting? What are you expecting from Big Mama? What are you expecting from Auntie whatever? Like, what are you expecting? We got to break that chain, yo. We got to break that chain. We 1,000,000,000% have to break that chain. You cannot be on here on this third rock from the sun talking about, if you don't take care of my kids, then I'm not going to wipe your ass, in reference to your parents. That is wild mindset. That is wild mindset. And that is mindset that you're going to pass down. We have to get away from that. Simba, what's good? What's good? But chat, I don't want to pontificate. If I'm tripping, tell me to tie my shoes. Where y'all at with this? Where y'all at with this, chat? Like, am I wrong for saying that we should be moving toward unions and moving toward our own contracts with someone who we're agreeing with this, agreeing to do this thing with? Or should we be expecting people on the outside to just take up on the strength of it's the decent thing to do, or it's the thing that you expect them to do, right? So we gotta be mindful, yo. Oh, hey, mama. So, Tanya says, I've always had a village, and I was clear that whatever they did was extra and a blessing, not an obligation. Listen, this is what I'm gonna do. Maybe y'all late. Let me play this clip one more time for y'all. Let me get everybody caught up real quick. This is what stemmed the conversation, right? This is what spurred the conversation. Here we go.
I want to be successful, and I want my family to have my back so that I can be as successful. And you don't have to be in a nursing home. That's it. If you don't want to be in a nursing home, bro, help me, because at the end of the day, you will be getting your butt wiped by somebody who doesn't care about, and getting ulcers because you didn't make sure that you babysat your grandkids.
There's a difference between help and then overextending.
You didn't have it, so you can't really
what I'm saying is wanting your parent to watch your kid every other weekend or every weekend like they are a joint custody parent is not realistic, right? That is not, especially in today. I'm not saying 2, 3, 4, 5 months your parent doesn't see your child. Mm-hmm. That's not what I'm saying. Right. But if you got 1 weekend a month out your parent, that should be suffice, right? Like, that's how I look at it. And that's called help. Anything else is called parenting.
But for me, it's one hand washes the other. I'm there for my family 100%. My grandmother gives my son a type of love, and she knows about kids so much that the things that I'm challenged with, because my son is like on the spectrum. So the things that I have challenges with, and I'm so overwhelmed and it's so hard, I depend on my grandmother and my mother to pick up the pieces where I don't know it all, because they have the experience. So because you've had my cousins and my mom and everything, you know how to help me in certain areas. And I need that help. I need that support, because I have gone.
Okay, so that's where we at with it. That's where we at with it. No, hey moms, 1,000,000,000% sounds like, listen, if you don't do this for me, Birdman hand rub. Bet. You go get yours, B. Remember that. You go get yours. A scene out of Belly, right? So what? Like what? She wager in the future care. No, that's crazy. That's crazy. I would write yo out the will immediately and never eat anything else she presents. Like what? Madness. Ooh, Simba. And this is why she's single. This is why she's single. And you know what? So be it. Right? Maybe her cake is baked. However, my thing is that mindset it becomes generational. That mindset becomes generational and it gets passed down, and you can see it. The sample don't fall far from the beat. You can see it. You can hear it. Right? So we got to do something about that. When you see something, say something. We got to do something about that, people. We got to do something about that. So again, am I tripping? Am I tripping? Oh, what's up? What's up, fam? What's up, Jay? Listen, what we talking about is single mother mindset. So I just played a clip of a sister who was saying, listen, if my parents don't, if the grandparents of my child don't take care of my child, then who go wipe their ass? Who go take care of them when they get older in the nursing home? Right? And I'm like, okay, well, you want them to watch your kids and do this and that. How about you get a man? How about you go get married? How about you reconcile with the children's father? How about you do something on that takes some, you putting some skin in the game, right? Because for me, that single mother mindset that gets passed down, and you see it becomes generational. You'll see 2 to 3 generations of single mothers, and it's like, wow, what happened there, right? And this young lady also, I don't judge, however, I will profile, and I'll judge also. She sounds like she got more than one baby daddy. I'm going to say it. She sounds like she got more than one baby daddy. You know? Oh, hey, Rube, I come from, listen, they would say that all the time. If I have fun laying down to create it, yep. They would say it all the time, yo. They would say it all the time. All the time. Elders are here to advise not to raise your kids. Yep. Listen, this becomes the standard when it becomes the standard. Does that make sense? It's the standard because it's someone's standard. This is someone's metric. This is baked into someone's cake. Right? And it's not a one-off. I guarantee you it's not a one-off. If you know someone, if you know a family, if you know a lineage that has generational single mothers, throw some emojis up. Throw some emojis up. If you know a lineage that has generational single mothers, throw the emojis up. Throw them up. We have to do something about this. Right? We have to do something about this. because it becomes this gerbil wheel that we as a community never get off. No one benefits. Men aren't benefiting. Young men being raised by unhealthy single mothers aren't benefiting. Young women aren't benefiting. Men who are trying to get companionship aren't benefiting. And I said this on the show, on one of my first shows, when we used Claudine. Some of y'all too young to remember Claudine. We used Claudine as an example and said, no, there are brothers out here who will step into the role, who will take up the mantle as the father of that child, is the guardian of that child, is the protector and provider of that child. There are men who will do it happily, not on no simp shit. However, it takes a quality woman for them to want to do that. It ain't gonna be your damn kids. It damn sure ain't gonna be dark-skinned Jermaine and little Tavon's ass who makes that man want to do it. Oh, your kid's just so lovely. Can I take care of him? No, it's gonna be you, the woman. I know men who have done it. I'm a man who has done it. There are men who will do it. However, you got to package that thing up right, because it ain't gonna be the kids that make it happen. You understand? So you got shit. You got shit to get off the toilet, right? And listen, I ain't gonna beat this horse to death and then get on and ride it, right? We gonna let things die where they fall. We gonna let things die where they fall. And the 1,000,000,000%, Simba, they gotta go heal. You got to go heal, right? Because if you're not healed up, you're not gonna be able to attract the type of man who will jump into that situation. You're not going to attract the type of man that would jump into that situation and say, yo, I got you. I got y'all. I got us. Strap in. Let's go. Right? So the onus is on you. Hey, listen. Come on, Simba. The kids don't make a man stay to be a stepdad. That's only in the movies. It's only in the movies. So it's gonna be you, ladies. It's gonna be you, right? So again, I'm saying, I wipe the slate like I boom. Whatever happened with yo happened. You got kids. This is situation. Okay, all right, cool. Now you got to move forward. Right? You got to get your mind right? Right? Get your body right, get your soul right, and stop being a single mother. If you don't want to be a single mother, stop being a single mother. I'm not saying that to be funny. I'm not saying that to be like smart or quick. No. Legitimately, if you don't want to be a single mother, stop being a single mother. And what I mean by that is what I said. Go out there and get yourself a man that you qualify for. Go out there and get you a man that will sign up to do that job. And break the chain, yo. Break the chain. Get off of the gerbil wheel. And I'm not saying get with the type of dude that got you in the situation, that helped get you in the situation. Nah. I'm saying vet better to get better. Clean that thing up, package that thing up, go out there and get what you're supposed to get, according to what you've earned with your work. That's what I'm saying. I'm not demonizing. I'm not doing none of that. I'm saying we got to break this chain. We got to break. It benefits no one. Yo, I appreciate that. Simba says your delivery is way better than Kevin Samuels. You can convey a message without shitting on nobody. What's funny is that was always something that I didn't want to do, and that's and early in this show's life, about a year and a half ago, I started getting inboxes from women saying, "Thank you. We appreciate you for giving it to us like this, and you giving it to us like straight with no cut. However, we don't feel shat upon." So to hear a brother say that, I appreciate it, and no disrespect to the brother Kevin, because salute to yo had a lot of knowledge, a lot of game, and salute to the good brother. But I do appreciate that, Simba, 1,000,000,000%. But yeah, man. And the thing is, Simba, like I'm not talking to, high value, or I'm not trying to get you to get no high. I'm trying to get y'all to get a people of quality, right? I'm trying to get y'all quality people, whatever that is, right? I'm trying to get y'all quality people. I'm trying to get y'all someone that's healthy, someone that's within your pay grade, right? And when I say pay grade, I'm almost never talking about financial. I'm almost never talking about finances when I talk about pay grades. You understand? So that's the mission, man. Community, right? Which is why, again, Simba, which is why I call myself a subject, a social matter, a social dynamic subject matter expert, right? Like, because I'm like, I know people. I know dealing with people. I know the begets, right? So I'm like, yo, I can see this. It's like reading Matrix code. 0, 1, like you see 0, 1s. I'm like, I see a chick in a red skirt, a red dress, and a dude right there with a gun, and like I'm seeing the 0s and 1s for actually what they are, and I'm trying to convey this to people and try to translate it as best I can for the general populace, right? Because we got to do better, right? I'm old enough to remember what was, right, and I can see what is, and I can tell what shall be. And we got to tighten up. All right. So with that, I got a situation that I was given via inbox. Let me see if I can find this. Let's see. Let me see if I can find it. So we want to know in this situation, were they wrong, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find the message that it was sent to me, and when I come back, we're gonna go through this. In the meantime, between time, let's show some love, right? It's Lovely Lay's birthday, right? Lovely Lay's birthday, so let's show some love to Lovely Lay again. This is Nabri, and she calls this. What does she call this? I can't. Oh, higher. Oh, yes, my Jiffy. Higher, y'all. Nabri, Lovely Lay, Shak Value Radio. Bong.
Control, you make it grow. Some shit I can't control, but I'm learning to
Happy birthday, Lovely Lay. That was Higher Nabri with Lovely Lay on production. All right. Let's ATA, what's good, fam? So let's get into this situation. I got the chat. So the situation is a young lady was going on a date. So here we go. Oh, I'm sorry. A young lady was going on a date with a guy and she canceled the date and things went south. Here we go. I texted at 5:45 p.m. We were supposed to meet at 7, saying I worked late and we could reschedule. I fell asleep around 7, woke up around 9, and saw he still hadn't responded. This is the second time he's done this. So I texted him again and said, or you can just ignore me, and went back to sleep. He called at 10 p.m. and texted me this morning saying he called. If we had plans at 7, I would think you'd be looking at your phone. I told him I wasn't interested anymore due to lack of communication. I need someone that can communicate. He then proceeded to insult my living situation, in parentheses, to save money. I moved out my apartment, so I downgraded. I bitch about my pay, but I get paid more than a lot of females I know, but I do struggle. Everything he tried to put me down for is temporary. I told him my situation might be temporary, but he have to pay someone to fix his his attitude. If I was a bum bitch, I would have gone out with him for free food and drinks, but I have my own food and don't like wasting my time. I actually wasn't rude when I told him I wasn't interested anymore. I even told him to have a blessed day. I'm gonna say this. That blessed day was rude. Chicks don't be meaning that blessed day stuff, yo. Who was wrong? They were supposed to go out at 7 o'clock. She hit him at 5:45. He didn't respond back till 10, and then text her with some irate text messages. Who was wrong? Were they both wrong? Was he right? Was she wrong? Was she right? Was he wrong? Where y'all at with this chat? Help the sister out. Help the sister out. Was she wrong or was he wrong? Where we at with this chat? I have an opinion. However, let's see where y'all at with this first. Brothers, if you're supposed to go out with a young lady and you get canceled on an hour and change ahead of time, is that enough time for the cancellation for you? Is that enough time for the cancellation? I agree, Simba. I agree with that part. I agree. Miss Tanya says she was not wrong. Have the day you deserve. What does that mean? Have the day you deserve, and with the she was not wrong part. Like how do they go together, Mom? I don't get that part. Now I will say this: I'm with Simba. 5:45 is late to be texting me when we have plans for 7 o'clock. I will say that. Is it enough time that I probably didn't leave my house? Probably, depending, right? However, if I've made arrangements, I don't know what type of date this was, family. I'm gonna say that off top. I should have asked that. I should have asked what was the plans. I don't know if this brother put money out. I don't know. If he paid money to do A, B, or C. If I don't know. However, I do know that that's a possibility. I do know that he could have, he could. I'm gonna keep it a buck. He could be a single dad. He could have paid for a babysitter. I don't know. He could have. He could have bought you know, champagne, whatever. He could have already spent money. Because he's figuring in 15 minutes, he's out the house. So he can be to you or be wherever y'all gotta be at the right time. So that 5:45, that's late for a 7 o'clock date. That's late. Does it warrant a cuss out? I don't think it warrants a cuss out. I don't think it warrants a cuss out. No, I agree. I agree, Rube. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't have cussed her out. I wouldn't have spazzed on her, cussed her out. If I would have addressed her, I'm gonna stand on my man square and say what needs to be said and talk about respecting my time, right? I'm gonna do that if I do that. Because I may not do anything. I may just cut you off. All right, I see what type of time you're on, or I don't like the type of time yo was on. Whatever I perceive that type of time is, right? I may be wrong. However, if I perceive that's what it is, I may just go ahead and take it like a man and just walk it, just walk it off, right? However, I'm not spazzing. I'm not spazzing. That showed emotional immaturity, and she may have dodged the bullet, right? Because if he's spazzing like that, then he probably don't even like her like that. He was just trying to crack, right? He was just trying to crack. So I'm gonna give y'all more disclosure. I said that to her, and she said, well, full disclosure, if things panned out, then she may not, then she may crack, right? She may want to crack. And I said to her, that's why you're getting guys who act like this. Because a guy who's serious about you, number one, he's not going to spaz out like that. Number two, he probably wouldn't entertain you because you're not serious about going for, you're looking for a crack too. You're not looking to go past whatever. So a guy who's really looking for a wife, he's going to look past you. I've done it. I've done it when I turned my husband knob on, giggity, right? There was nobody who was beneath that pay grade that can get to me. There was nobody that was beneath that pay grade that I would give my time of day to. You're not worthy enough for me to crack, sis. I will not be a strike for you. Shaka Pitts. I'm gonna be somebody's husband. You got me fucked up. I ain't fucking you. So a man who's looking for a wife will bypass a woman who's not looking for a husband. Will bypass a woman who's not a wife. Will bypass a woman who hasn't turned on her wife switch. So it's going to be get what it's going to be get. Right? I'm sorry, it's going to be get what it's going to be get. No, Simba, I'm there. I'm there. So let me go to the chat. Duchess says 5:45 may be late, depending on what the kind of job she has and what time she normally gets off. The cuss out was wild. No, 5:45 does not. I don't care about her job. It's about the time we were supposed to get together, right? So the 5:40. If we're supposed to get together at 7, and it's 5:45, I may already be at my house on the way to you, depending on the distance. I may be already out my house to get to the restaurant or get to the movie theater or the bowling alley or whatever, so I can be there before you are, so that I can either meet you out there, I can meet you with your whip, or I can whatever, right? I don't want you waiting for me though. So that's late. Ladies, that's late. Okay? We're not talking about a cuss out. We're not talking about ghosting. We're not talking about if she had a legitimate reason to call it off. Yeah. Let the chat. I'm gonna pay a bill and let the chat do what they do, and we will come back. Let me see what the chat talking about.
Ever wish for a love that lifts you higher? A love that mirrors your inner radiance? It all starts with you. With the Love Attraction Guided Journal, become the queen and attract the king you deserve. This is a 28-day self-love journey designed to help you align with your best self and attract the partner you've been waiting for. This is your roadmap to unlocking confidence, defining your dream partner, and creating the love you deserve. All in just 15 minutes a day. It's time to embody your inner queen and attract your king. Are you ready? Become the queen and attract the king you deserve. Your next chapter starts now. Go to destinationdiana.com and click on Shop for the journal options.
That's what it is. Shout out to my girl, my sister rather, Deanna Washington. She's doing God's work on that side of the fence, y'all. Actually, I'm seeing when she's going to come on for an interview. She has a book out now called Break Up Now. Yeah, we need to talk to her. Let me get back to the chat. Simba says MF's not gonna talk about not gonna talk that communication, but not gonna have any but not have any conveniently when it comes to us. I'm not Boo Boo the fool. Trent, what up, fam? He says basically the preview of behavior that will spill over to a relationship. That from both sides, yeah. From both sides, because what and it's not just her, right? I'm talking to the ladies in general because I'm seeing some bail for the 545. Ladies, let me say unequivocally, without a shadow of a doubt, right? Unimpeachably, 545 is late to cancel for a 7 o'clock date. That's late. So let's put that on the table. Let's mark that for what it is, and let's move on. Right? Right? However, he showed red flags by spazzing on her. And then by throwing everything back in her face, everything that she told him, right? About her personal situation. So nah, yo ain't quality. Yo ain't quality. However, her mindset wasn't quality because she was in this, she knew yo wasn't about whatever, but she just going on, she's going on a date because, she wanna go on a date. Fuck it. She trying to get out there. Right. And I ain't mad at that. However, you have to vet better to get better. Because if this 740, if she didn't cancel, she would have went out with this dude at 7 o'clock. And this dude may have gotten to home base. He may have literally slid into home base. And now that's another stripe that you got that you don't like. It's another notch on the belt on the headboard that you don't like. Because you was never supposed to be entertaining that 7 o'clock date with yo in the first place. So that's where that's, you know what I mean? Like that was screwed from the beginning. From the beginning. Right? So again, intentionality matters. Intentionality matters. And we on here just being willy-nilly, right? We on this third rock from the sun being willy-nilly and wondering why we getting willy-nilly outcomes, right? There's nothing about your movement that's intentional. And if it is, it's intentionally going to some bullshit. And then we wonder why. Right? Then we wonder why. Right? So, it's always going to go back to you. I'm always going to go back to you. I'm always going to go back to you. Right? So she put herself in a situation that she was almost about to be a stripe. She was almost to have another, she almost had a notch that she didn't want. So that for me, that's the lesson I'm trying to give. It ain't about who was wrong in that particular situation, right? Was she wrong for canceling? Was he wrong for wilding out and all of this, right? Because again, she has every legitimate right to cancel depending on her situation. I don't know the situation, but she said what she said. Bong, she has every right to do that. However, understand, sis, that is late. That is late. Right? And brother could have had an attitude. However, the cuss out, the throwing her shit back in her face was wild, unhealed, toxic behavior. Right? So, take that for what it is. Right? Let me see what the chat's saying. Miss Tanya says, I don't disagree. It's late and I stand on it. Depends on what type of work you do. However, I think she should have called, not text. She's definitely should have called, not text. And again, the type of job doesn't matter. She could work for the Department of Defense, right? Or Department of War, right? She could work for whoever she works for. It's still late. And she still should be willing to accept it. All right, yo might be upset. I got to do what I got to do, and it's going to get done. However, it's late. And I'm going to eat what comes from that appropriately, right? I'm going to eat what appropriately comes from that, right? Cool. However, let's stop making soup. Let's stop throwing everything in the pot that don't matter. What she does for a living does not matter. Does not matter. Because if I canceled on a date, regardless of what I do for a living, I got, it's kind of close to the meetup time. We supposed to get together. Yo, plan this out. It doesn't matter what I do for work. So, like this, ladies, we had let's stop putting things into the equation, right? Let's go off of just what you're saying, and what you're saying is the real point is that I'm getting from it is she should have called him. She should have called him. He shouldn't have wowed her out. She should have been willing to accept some sort of, some sort of taste that maybe wouldn't have been the most favorable taste to her, right? But she got to eat that because 5:45 is late, and you eating that shows you respect that, without any caveats, without any this is what I do or no. Hey yo, we got to cancel. My bad. I understand. Boom, 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 boom. I understand it. Let's not put in what doesn't matter, right? Let's stick to the point that's legitimate. And the legitimate point is what the legitimate point is. I can't do it, brother. I'm sorry. I would like to. However, boom. And oh man, I was with you know how much I spent on man. All right. That's the healthy thing, right? If we're going to engage. Because he could have just said, you know what? Man, I ain't trying to see this chick. I ain't trying to hear nothing she got to say. I wasted my time, my money, my energy. I'm not even putting that into her. She's not worth it. He could have said that internally and kept it moving. Right? So I always want to try to stick to the yeah. Right? Let me get more chats. When did she apologize? Let me check. I don't know if she, let me see if she even apologized. So as I'm reading it back, she actually sent a passive aggressive when he didn't respond back at 9. By 9, she sent a passive aggressive, or you can just ignore me. So they both dodged the bullet, y'all. Because he did call at 10 and then text her in the morning. So I don't know where she ever said she apologized. She said that she couldn't do it and we'll have to reschedule. So she never said she apologized, y'all. She never said she apologized. She never said she apologized. So I don't know. Let me see. No, everyone dodged the bullet, Duchess. Yeah, that part, Duchess. That part. See what Simba got to say. Simba says, homeboy bringing up her being broke is yeah. Nah, 1,000,000,000%, Simba. Nah, being broke wasn't even a problem before Simba. He would have cracked. Simba says she wanted him to chase her and whine, and when he didn't, she sent that passive aggressive text. Yeah, no, that was 1,000,000,000% of passive aggressive text. No, they both dodged the bullet, yo. I'm glad, I'm more happy that she dodged the bullet than he did, to be honest. Because because again, when sisters like that, you know how you know how brother be like, well, hey, she can't, already hit, she can't, she can't take it back. Like, that's real, yo. And I know sisters y'all don't want that, yo. Ladies, y'all don't want that. So I'm glad that she was able to not put him on her notch. I'm really happy for that, for her, to be honest. No, Mom, you preaching to the mosque, Rashida. You preaching to the mosque. So it's a lot of things going on in that. His response was wild. Her response was a little wild. And they both showed what they was in it for. They both showed what they was in it for. And that's cool. So again, vet better to get people, vet better to get better. And be intentional. Be intentional. All right. So with that said, we're gonna move on to Play It or Spray It. Shout out to again, Spin the Block podcast. Make sure y'all check them out on YouTube. Dope show, dope people. So yeah, let's get ahead and keep moving, y'all. We got Play It or Spray It. I got a few songs. I need y'all, if you sent me music in, I need you to go ahead and let people know, tag and bag. Rube Rice, man, it's so good to have you on here engaging with us, brother. Y'all don't know Rube Rice. Rube Rice is a dope producer here in Baltimore. There's a lot of things that came out of his camp and from his catalog. That takes you back to a time when it was dope to be doing music, man. It was a dope time, man. So shout out to Rube Rice, man. Hey, what up, bro? Nice, what's up? Shout out to Nice. So here we go, y'all. Let's get into Play It or Spray It, man. Let's get into Play It or Spray It. So here are the rules. I'm gonna play a song. If you like it, you type a 1. You don't like it, you could type a 2. All right. You got constructive criticism, please type that. You got feedback, type that. You got kudos, you type that. Also, if you want to come on the show, I've neglected to say this earlier. If you want to come on the show and co-host with me, voice your opinion about songs and chop it up, even during the segment. And I'm sorry, I was remiss. I didn't say this earlier, but the link is always in the description for you to come on air with me and and be part of the show with your good brother. All right. So I don't vote. My vote doesn't count on these songs. I'm just listening. All right. If a song has to be, if there's a tie, I will break the tie. Other than that, the chat has the final call. I'm just here facilitating. All right. Also, I have not listened to any of these songs. I don't know what they sound like. I want to hear them when the audience hears them. Right. I want to have an authentic reaction, and a symbiotic reaction and engagement with the listeners. So play the spray it, y'all. All right. And again, shout out to Spin the Block, man. They on Mondays 5 to 7. Right here on YouTube, y'all. Spin the Block music review. Shout out to them, man. And I heard some good music on there, man. Y'all might want to go there. Check them out every now and then, man, when you can. All right. Let's get into it, man. Here we go. First song of the night. First song of the night is going to be a song I should have played last week. And I don't know how it escaped my radar. However, it won't do it this week. Here we go. Put your ears on, people.
Black. I only hope y'all grow up and don't witness the ish I had to witness. Then I know you had a good life. The whole world's so wickedly cold. Too much drama when you walk on the street. I pray to God that my kids get old so they can unsee the things that I've seen. Entire world is saving this bullshit that we chasing. Can't tell you how we made it this far with all that hating. They got their guns and tasers as well as bombs and lasers, all controlled by racists. She who control the acres. So while we fill their prisons, so lucrative that business. The young, the black, the gifted, the way their lives get shifted. They pimp us out like misfits, keep their asses liquid. We so magnificent. See how they did this shit, kids? The whole world's so wickedly cold. Too much drama when you walk on the street. I pray to God that my kids get old so they can unsee the things that I've seen. This ain't no life we live in. This ain't no life for children. The government's a villain. How politicians chillin'. This a corporate killing. Millions turn to billions. My people so resilient, cause we so steeped in brilliance. Of course we catching feelings. Our faith is based in healing. See all them layers peeling and all them players fleeing. Who put the glass in ceiling? Why hungry people stealing? If not for many reasons, are we not human beings? The whole world's so wickedly cold. Too much drama when you walk on the street. I pray to God that my kids get old so they can unsee the things that I've seen. The whole world's so wickedly cold. Too much drama when you walk on the street. I pray to God that my kids get old so they can unsee the things that I've seen. The whole world's so wickedly cold. Too much drama when you walk on the street. I pray to God that my kids get old so they can unsee the things that I've seen.
All right, y'all. Talk to me. What we doing with this, chat? What we doing with this? Yeah. You know what, Rube? The hook is a little D12-ish, right? It got a little D12 type vibe to it. Now, I feel you. Mom says she on the fence. $1.5. You niggas inventing metrics is funny, yo. I remember when somebody threw a 3 up, like, I don't know what to do with this. So what we doing, y'all? Hey, Simba, this also sounds like a placement song for me, to be honest. This sounds like a song that can get a placement, especially the hook. You know, because placements aren't that long. You're not gonna get a whole jiffy on a placement. You know what I mean? So that definitely sounds like it can be a placement. Let me see what y'all talking about. What we doing with this chat? We got to vote. We got to keep moving. Nah, yeah, that's where I'm at, Simba. That's where I'm at. So what we doing? I need y'all to vote. We got a lot of people in here. I need y'all to vote. What y'all doing? 1 for play, 2 for spray. Let's go, people. I'm gonna give y'all time. Y'all got 1 minute to get this going, man. Let me show some love, man. Hangman TVs, man.
Do you need to hang your TV? Are you tired of trying to do it yourself? Maybe you think your TV's too heavy. You have no idea where to put your TV. You can't keep it level. Maybe you can't find a stud. Giggity. Or maybe you called other professionals, but it just didn't work out. Now it's time to call Hangman TV Mounting. No job too big or too small. Give us a call or text 443-680-3795. That's 443-680-3795. Hangman TV Mounting. Give us a call. We guarantee to leave you hanging.
All right, man. Any size TV, $65, man. Good brother be bong. Like he ain't trying to be in your crib all day and shit doing this, yo. It's like he got other TVs to put up. You know what I mean? He ain't trying to, trying to hang your TV, not hang around. You know what I mean? So yeah. That song was, I'll tell y'all who it was right now. And again, I'm only telling y'all who it is if the majority of people like it or if it's 50-50 split. But if most of y'all are trashing it, I'm not gonna do that. All right. But this was Invasion Black, and he calls this Unsee the Scene. Invasion Black. All right, y'all. We'll keep moving. Let's do this early in the game. Here we go. Simba, this is for you, yo.
Last time I prayed, swear I think I asked for it all, and I ain't even know that I had it already. Chasing shadows in shallow streets of mine, wishing on stars when the light was bright me the whole time. Think there's something I'm missing, let me listen. I'm gonna stop and smell the roses. Last time around, think I missed a couple petals. I can't settle for anything less than all my flowers. Need some hours just to stop and smell roses. Life's been such a blur, moving at speeds of eyes closed. So many wise words never heard, too little listening and I knows. Too many times, too many signs, too proud to notice. I've been moving too fast, thinking too slow. I might be losing my focus. Hey, I'm gonna stop and smell the roses. Last time around, think I missed a couple petals. I can't settle for anything less than anything less. Need some hours just I can't settle for smell roses. Anything less. Third harmony, so I gonna stop, smell the roses. I'm gonna stop, and smell the roses. I'm gonna stop and smell the roses.
That was Che Ray. I'm not gonna hold water. Y'all already know, man. Shout out to Che Ray. That's his new jiffy called Roses. Shout out to my good brother Ogun. Listen, man. Remember where y'all hearing this from, man. Remember, local to global. That's the mission, right? That's the mantra. He's one of ours, y'all. Debuted his new artistic launch, his second chance for redemption on Shak Value Radio. So yeah, Che Ray, we always gonna be like, yeah, with Che Ray. You know what I mean? Hey, nah, Simba, did you hear me? You hear me with the woo? You ain't hear that, yo? I was like, come on, man. Come on, man. That was me. That was me. Simba said, Che Ray know me directly. Living. Just enough. That was Che Ray, man. Called that Roses. All right. On all streaming platforms, go make sure y'all with Che Ray, man. All right. CHERAY. All right, let's keep moving, man. Let's keep moving. That was dope. Matter of fact, yeah.
Oh, shit, man. That shit right there, go, man. That shit on fire, man. That's Spice Island right there, man. That shit slap.
Yeah. It definitely slapped. Let's keep it moving. Let's go with, man, which one is this? Let's do this right here. What else I got? Oh, hold on. Did I play that? No, I didn't. Let's do this. We got video, y'all. Let's rock out with this.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? This your girl, Lean Baltimore from the Baltimore Lean Show. And we out here chilling in front of Ayo Boutique, cutting it up with your girl, Trill Bino, the hottest, newest artist out there in Baltimore.
So you can't tell me what the fuck to do, and I'ma let them know that I'm coming through with a tool or two. Not an automatic, but my words is what a semi do. But, slow it down, but I ain't dissing you. Niggas hate the kid, cause the flow's so cold. So old, mouth on bold. Waves on swim, so they hate on him. Look like a brim, stomp him out with my Timbs. Damn, I got a class in the AM. Don't wanna wake up, I'm just trying to stay in. Smoke a blunt while the room get fuzzy. Chilling on the moon with my cousins, feeling lucky. Can't take nothing from me, cause all my jewels swimming in love. I got God on my side, so don't get it fucked up. Piece you up with all my rings on, stomp them out with my Timbs on, while I sing to my theme song. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, cause I ain't done, and I ain't finished. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, cause I ain't done, and I ain't finished. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, cause I ain't done, and I ain't finished. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, cause I ain't done, and I ain't finished. I'm not a player, I just crush a lot. Not a crush, but I think that I just talk a lot. See, they love the way I'm speaking, but I'd rather not waste my breath on a nigga who don't love me right. Inspiration to the masses like I'm Julio. Name the place and I'll take you there further than you know, or what you think you can, cause I'm an alien. Let me take you to my party, make your head spin, and we can take a quick trip. Flying in my spaceship, blasting through the clouds, and make your shit flip like a cartwheel. Cause I'm a heart still. I ain't for the temporary in your heart still. Big baby Vino, blunt in the pocket, we know. Gas pack too strong, she's somewhere up in Pluto. Yeah. Somewhere up in Pluto. Trouble too real, like you trying to do your pyro. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, cause I ain't done and I ain't finished. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, cause I ain't done and I ain't finished. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, cause I ain't done and I ain't finished. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, cause I ain't done and I ain't finished. Baltimore, baby, too nice, just like my father say. But I've been struggling and I've been moving all the heavy weight. It's kinda crazy when you gotta build yourself up. Feeling like the world got you stuck floating from the neck up. Peace is the key and I won't let up. This life shit really feeling like a long game of catch up. Feet up on the pavement and I'm kicking up dust. Life is really crazy, but survival is a must. Try it if you wanna, I'm a stunner and you know this. Important figure in your life, yeah, it's giving floaters. I'm a fucking genius, my L's got me fiending. The top I'm really reaching, even on the weekends. So you is not a real nigga, you be on them painkillers. You be trying to kill yourself before you see it's really in you. Moving different and it's nothing new, I got shit to prove. Even in my darkest days I run it just like you saying do. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, cause I ain't done and I ain't finished. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, cause I ain't done and I ain't finished. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, cause I ain't done and I ain't finished. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, cause I ain't done and I ain't finished. I'm too close to catch up now. I'm too close to try and catch up. I'm too close to catch up now. Just try your luck and get stuck. I'm too close to catch up now. I'm too close to try and catch up. Just try your luck and get stuck. I told you, too close to catch up. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, cause I ain't done and I ain't finished. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, cause I ain't done and I ain't finished. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, cause I ain't done and I ain't finished. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, cause I ain't done and I ain't finished.
I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, cause I ain't done and I ain't finished. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, cause I ain't done and I ain't finished. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, cause I ain't done and I ain't finished. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, cause I ain't done and I ain't finished.
All right, y'all. Talk to me. Talk to me. I ain't mad. I ain't mad at that. Perg said the beat cool, but life got me spoiled for real, for real. Hey, don't compare it to nothing but itself, yo. You like it you like it for what it is, or you don't. Don't compare. Well, yeah, I can't say that because everyone's metrics. Everyone uses what they use as a metric, so I'm not going. But don't spray it because life is better in your opinion. Spray it because you didn't like the song. However, duly noted. What's the count? Where we at? Where we at with the count? Let's go, people. So it's a lot more y'all listening than is voting. So if you tuned in, go ahead and hit the chat. I'll tell y'all right now though. And let me see. Hey, Rube, hold up. Wait a minute. Is that your seed? Was that your daughter, Rube? Because I heard a bar in there that's making me ask that. Let me, let me, you know what I mean? Hey, listen, I wouldn't mind seeing if you are who I think you are, young lady, then it wouldn't even be a problem with you getting a song with Life, the Oracle, to be honest. So that was actually Rube Wright's daughter. That was Rube Wright's daughter. Listen, hey, Rube, this is what I do, brother. I listen. I didn't. The artist is in the chat. Let me get the artist's actual name, Rube. I see it's Kenny. I see her name says Kenny Ken, but what is it? Like, what's the actual artist name? The song is called Hold Up. So listen, this is what we do here on Shak Value, yo. We make shit happen, right? So I would like to see Kendall and Life do a song. Hey, Rube, let's make that happen. All right, and then I want to hear that song debuted here on Shak Value Radio. Let's make that happen. All right, let's make that happen. Also, Rube, if you're not familiar with Lovely Lay, tap into Lovely Lay. She's the one who Life the song that Life got called Biggest Flex. Lovely Lay did that production, and she has a dope project out right now. Everyone needs to go tap into that Lovely Lay project. Dope young lady, dope producer. She has a whole project out right now, this industry worthy that I rocked in my whip in its entirety. Like, just let it rock all the way through. Very dope product. So go check that out. Hey, listen. Talk to them nice. Your network is your net worth. So listen, this is what I would like to see. Look, see, here we go. Here we go. Good brother Ed. He's Lovely Lay's people. So again, we're all connected in here, right? This is another mission of the show, right? Local to global. Local to global starts by connecting, right? Local to global starts taking someone else's local and bringing them somewhere else and making them global, right? That's what this is about. So let's keep it moving. Listen, and also if your song gets played or you're here to listen to someone, don't leave. Stay and be a part of the show, y'all. We got more songs coming up. Yeah, let's keep it moving, y'all. Shak Value Radio. Let's go with this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Y'all niggas not in my league. Look, I'm the nigga they call for the raw. Was there when the block was on E. Tired of niggas that act like the plug, but they never copped them a key. Slide up on niggas whenever it's beef. Homie, that chopper is squeeze. Nigga, that chopper is squeeze. Big Ben, shit is paid for. The coke game I was made for. All this money nigga prayed for. Fiends lined up like a Drake tour. Big dog like I'm 6'4". Took a brick roll, then I made it more. The more breach, then they hate more. You can't box, use a Jake Paul. Buddy mad I ran through his bitch like I'm Emmitt Smith. I ain't give a shit. I had her, then the bros had her. She got passed around, she a rented bitch. Young nigga always in the shit. Spark the beef, we gon' finish it. Was running down, I was dead broke. Now the money looking like we print the shit. Bands on bands. Got it out the dirt, I'm the Sandman. Yellow tape when that can blam. I don't do it for the grand fam. Arm and hammer in the kitchen cupboard. Got the Cuban army, every link is flooded. Stack my bread and got my family out. Now a nigga ready for whoever want it. Big nigga talking big shit. The Desi bark, get your wig split. When it's war, I don't discriminate. Fuck around and get your kids hit. It's never personal, it's business. Shooters pull up where your crib is. No shiesty niggas barefaced, cause we ain't leaving not a witness. Then I go back on the road. They got me feeling like Ali in Africa, pushing my back to the ropes. When you come up, the home team be mad at you, nigga. I'm strapped with the toast. I ain't got time to be dealing with amateurs when I got rap to promote. Yeah, I got rap to promote. Then I go back on the road. They got me feeling like Ali in Africa, pushing my back to the ropes. When you come up, the home team be mad at you, nigga. I'm strapped with the toast. I ain't got time to be dealing with amateurs when I got rap to promote. Yeah, I got rap to promote.
Hey, yo, that wasn't even the song I was supposed to play, but y'all showed out appropriate love, and here we go right now. We listen, man. Listen. I just like that song.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta talk to him, Remy. Let niggas know where you coming from. Shit you been through. A lot of niggas don't relate, but some do. Yeah. Yo. Learned from my past, I had to change my life. My moms used to pray to Christ, I'm making home at night. Filling sneaker boxes with bread till it would show the height. Yeah, I ain't been through what I've been through, you don't know my life. And what I had to do to make it right. Ignore the gossip, niggas spread a bunch of Jaguar right. I turned the projects to the Carter, I was Wesley Snipes. Behind that wall it was no guns, you had to test your knife, let's get it right. My mouth was slick, it got me, and a lot of issues. Back then we knuckled up, nowadays they using pistols. Everybody talking gang, but niggas is not official. Type to shoot it out and get on the stand and turn against you. You ever seen your man raise his right hand on the stand? Take the oath to put his man in a can like some spam. For they say they try to use you as a sacrificial lamb. Niggas will tell on their mama if they caught up in the jam and sickening. I lost my bro, I was mad stressed. Then turned around and saw my mama take her last breath. All this pain that I endured, and I ain't crashed yet. Going all in like I'm canned, cause I don't have step. Bills piling up, it's past debt. Asking for help, but ain't nobody send no cash yet. I had to get out on my grind and make that bag stretch. Better than being in that cell doing calisthenics. Pray with me, Lord. Please forgive me for my sins. I know a nigga living foul, but I'm just trying to win. I would've been took my life if I ain't had some thick skin. Please guide me to the light through a world that is dim. Show me the snakes in the grass, that's the skies that be my friends. Through you I stay with faith, so I'm riding to the end. Made my way through the darkness, that's when daylight begins. Made my way through the darkness, that's when daylight begins.
I done made it out the darkness.
We done made it out.
Times all alone, feeling hard pressed. These ain't the days like they used to be. I'm falling back to that space in my memory. I done made it out the darkness.
We had to grind to get this.
Times all alone, feeling hard pressed.
That feeling
These ain't the
so
days
beautiful.
like they used to be. I'm falling back to
lot
that
of haters.
space in my memory.
We let them in the past.
And the days are coming.
All the struggle we experienced, it was lessons. Wow. Them better days is here now. Yeah. It's for you, mama. I know this was your dream, so we gonna make it happen.
Hey, Simba, you's a funny boy. Hey, yo, the whole chat like that. So I'm gonna tell y'all right off the top, yo, that was Big Q XL. And the other song I played right before that was Big Q XL. Just to show you the two different vibes that yo got, yo. But they both grown up hip hop vibes, and I like that. Nah, Simba, I can definitely hear Rick Ross rhyming about the finest things ever. You know what I mean? Or Nipsey on a sand dune, you know, in the desert. But that was Big Q X. I'm sorry, that was Big Q XXL. Not Big Q XL. It was Big Q XXL, and that was featuring De La, and they call that Better Days. So Big Q XXL was the last two Jiffies I played, yo. The last two Jiffies I played was Big Q XXL, and yeah, all streaming platforms. Do your due diligence, all right? So here we go. It's a Big Q XXL. All right. Nice. Hey, nah, that was nice. Let's keep moving, man. We having a nice night. Let's keep it going. Let's rock out with we did that. Okay, let's rock out with this right here. This was actually sent in via proxy. Shout out the artists who send other artists my way, man. This was an artist who asked to be sent in via another artist. So that artist sent me their music. So here we go, y'all. Let's rock out. See what this sound like.
Got myself a keeper, she a real one, y'all. Real one. Let's go.
Golden sunsets with champagne pouring.
No doubt.
Exotic islands with 5-star moments. They say money can't buy happiness. They wrong. Living about as good as it gets.
Put the kids to bed.
Luxury, yeah.
Grown folk music right here.
Living in this luxury, yeah, yeah.
Turn me up, Ja.
Luxury, yeah.
Yeah.
Living about as good as it gets.
She old school. She don't do the DMs. House on the hill. Cherry BMs. Meditating in Pilates. Jet skiing like a hobby. Wedding plans, committed rings. And now I'm on her mood swings, yeah. I can never see her out the picture. Perfect frame, twin Montclairs, walks in the rain. Brunch on Sundays, my queen. Deserve the finest, fine dining, chandeliers, bouquets shining. Be my Harriet and I'll be your Nat Turner. Bonnie and Clyde in this life is sent together. Be my ribs, be my stars. I'll be your crush when you fall. Love's a gamble, then I'm risking it all. Blow dice, Vegas flights, held me down through those cold nights. Lady luck, can't lose with you. Like I sold my soul forever in debt to you, Miss LOC.
Golden sunsets with champagne pouring. Exotic islands with 5-star moments. They say money can't buy happiness. They wrong. Living about as good as it gets.
Yeah.
Luxury, yeah. Living in this luxury, yeah, yeah. Luxury, yeah.
Yeah.
Living about as good as it gets, yeah.
She my one subscriber. I'm my only fans. Miss LOC, independent, take care of her man. Power couples, credit union, dental plans. Haters act in haste, but it's God's plan. Be my ribs, be my stars. I'll be your crush when you fall. Love's a gamble, then we risking it all. Can't lose with you. Like I sold my soul forever in debt to you. Remember those cold showers, bitter winters, TV dinners. We had each other, no cap, eating from mere straps. I had to pull myself up from the bootstraps. Lying next to rats like pillowcases. Now vacay in exotic places. Swore fish with the bluest faces. The mind can erase what the heart can't delete. Pray heaven is at your feet. Yeah. Miss LOC.
Golden sunsets with champagne pouring. Exotic islands with 5-star moments. They say money can't buy happiness. They wrong. Living about as good as it gets. Luxury, yeah. Living in this luxury, yeah, yeah. Luxury, yeah. Living about as good as it gets, yeah.
Got myself a real one, y'all. She a keeper. No doubt.
This is interesting. The song is fighting. The song is fighting. We all like the hook. We all like the music. Hell, Simba likes the ad-libs. Simba likes the ad-libs. However, people are like, the people who don't like it for the same reason. However, people like the song, and we're getting the votes in right now. Votes are coming in right now. Also, do me a favor, please, like the broadcast if you haven't. I would greatly appreciate that. That'd be dope of y'all. Treat me like the podcaster y'all don't know. I say that all the time because y'all know how y'all be sharing and commenting and interacting and doing all that stuff with the people y'all don't know. Treat me like that. Appreciate it. Ken said it's a vibe. Ken is feeling it. All right, what's the count? What's the count? What's the count? Scotty Black, Blizzle, what up? Also, make sure you're sending me music early. I already have music for next week. So if you try to send me music the day of or the day before, unless I ask for it, you're not going to get it played, right? We're at that point where, like I'm not waiting for your music. I'm really not. So send me music early, like now, right? Because I already have music slotted for next week. I don't have all of next week per se. Actually, I could, if I flooded a certain way. Giggity, no diddy. However, I do have spaces for next week. I think I have about. I'm willing to take four more that I don't have for next week. So please send me music, a label MP3 or YouTube link to shakvaluemedia@gmail.com. All right. So that's what it is. Talk to them. And it costs $5 to skip the line. We want to spin the block rules, y'all. We want to spin the block rules. $5 to skip the line. Talk to them nice. 8 plays. All right. That was, I'll tell y'all who that was. That was Adam L. Adam L. He called that Miss LLC. Adam L. calls that Miss LLC. Oh, and just so y'all know, let me show y'all something real quick. Hold on. Here we go. Let me do this. Here we go. Cash App is at the bottom. Hold on, let me make sure I get that right for y'all. Here we go. So Cash App Shaka Pitts, if you want to skip the line. All right. However, it's just easy for you to just send the music early, yo. Just send the music early. How about that? Can you do that? Would you do that? All right. If not, diligence is due. Act accordingly. All right. Let's get in play some more music, y'all. Let's play some more music. Let's go with where we at? Oh, hey, I guess I'll say it. That's Adam. You Adam? Okay. You was on the show last week. Hey, Truth, the Chopper made you come on my show, huh? Chopper make you tune in. Shout out King Truth. King Truth is well known on many battle platforms. Shout out to my good brother King Truth, man. We go all the way back to the early 2000s, man. Here we go. Play the spray it. Put your ears on. Let's go with this. Oh, Shine played my man's.
Q Productions.
Bounce, got the club poppin', them niggas outside screaming, let us in. Bounce, got the club poppin', them ladies outside saying, let us in. Bounce, got the club poppin', them ladies outside saying, let us in. Bounce, got the club poppin', them ladies outside screaming, let us in. Here to have a party, weed and Bacardi, drinking gin and juice in the back of the VIP. Old soul, rock my jewels out in rose gold. From the era where you get shot and don't snitch, niggas turn bitch. With their skirts on, toes done, nails leave press on. And you wonder why the club sold out. We in this motherfucker, ripping down the house. Party from the night to the next day. Do our thing, then we all part ways. Shorty wanna roll, cause my pants got a bulge. And my jewels say my pocket's swole. Spending all this cash, found a new hobby. She coming down the pole looking like a supermodel. When I party, do it full throttle. Moet rosé by the bottle. Bounce, got the club poppin', them niggas outside screaming, let us in. Bounce, got the club poppin', them ladies outside saying, let us in. Bounce, got the club poppin', them ladies outside saying, let us in. Bounce, got the club poppin', them ladies outside screaming, let us in. Yeah, not a game anymore, spitting fire at you bastards, nailing the casket. This the new shit coming out your airwaves. You know the phrase, dawn of a new day. Trying to get paid and make the club pop. Ladies shake that ass, fellas do the thug pop. She get it from her mama. After the club, we headed straight to the Bahamas. Shorty looking sexy, go ahead, get your sexy on. Shorty looking like a scene out of soft porn. Get it up, this is how it goes down. Bounce to the rhythm of a gangster, got a new sound. Told the for a pound, got a fetish for the Glock. Rep BK, I put it down on your block. And she like that I'm hot. Might let this chick suck down a lollipop. Bounce, got the club poppin'. Them niggas outside screaming, let us in. Bounce, got the club poppin'. Them ladies outside saying, let us in. Bounce, got the club poppin'. Them ladies outside saying, let us in. Bounce, got the club poppin'. Them ladies outside screaming, let us in. Bounce, got the club poppin'. Them niggas outside screaming, let us in. Bounce, got the club poppin'. Them ladies outside saying, let us in. Bounce, got the club poppin'. Them ladies outside saying, let us in. Bounce, got the club poppin'. Them ladies outside screaming, let us in.
Q Productions.
All right, y'all. Some of y'all know who that was already. Oh, you ain't know that? You ain't know that, Quiet? So yeah, I'm in agreement with the chat. The Vokes were hot. The Vokes were real hot. And it's funny because we told that artist last week to turn the Vokes up, but we didn't mean that up. That was a little too hot, and it can cause ear fatigue, and things of that nature. But everyone is saying, the levels were too hot, Scotty. Oops, the levels were too hot. But yeah. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like. We got a few plays, but it looks like the majority are sprays. So unfortunately, diligence is due. But for me, that was a leveling thing, man. For me, it was a leveling thing because I like the beat. It had the it had a bouncy beat. I was good with that. But sonically, it just offended me sonically, and yeah. So, definitely remix it and send it back or whatever you choose to do with it. But yeah, I think that was just for me. It was a sonic issue for me. All right, so let's yeah.
Come on, bruh. Don't log out now. Although I ain't gonna lie, them comments was pretty rough in the chat, bruh. Do better.
Snooky! Oh, you gonna call your do work!
I never like to see that happen, y'all. We'll keep it moving, though. Especially to one of our own. However, rules apply. Let's go with this one. This is it.
It sounds like It sounds like sorcery. Yo, the industry make my nuts itch.
Crab rappers get off my dick, flow straight lava. Time machine that runs on ganja. Sims love the drama, line up the llamas. Think you Messiah on mics, I bring the stigmata. Rappers stuck on beat, I stick this meat to your mama. Flow break the mold, shake the globe, take control. Overly competitive like Prince trying to run Mike off the road. Arctic flows, my mic so cold. Got a new design for clean rocket fuel. Drool jewels, drop gold spools in my stool. Shit is priceless, the hype is how I write this. New gen spit is the sight hits with gingivitis. Whackish in they likeness. My DNA like Jesus, my likeness. Like the sun, there is raised spirit, you hear it. Rhyme resides in and out the pocket like my funds. Don't let me start your art like the good part, like hopping rap albums from Walmart. While I'm the virgin, parents in middle America still hate your skills versus my skills, no debate. They version is fake. You only felt by yourself like virgins who masturbate. Leviathan the rap master race. It sounds like sorcery. Sounds like sorcery. Infestation from the whack nation of rap drones. Ghost writers who sell prose with no soul. So now your style compounds sounds on hold. No control from fakers. Words coming out your mouth ain't your own. Like dialogue in old Speed Racer episodes. My speech technique remains ageless. MCs in this era lack patience. Here's the analysis, rap dialysis. Your shit don't flow right on its own. This is an ancient poem. Rumi squad trains carved in my bones. Coptic Ethiopian ether, biblical lyrical records with covers and catacombs. Listen close, every line important. Of course it's recorded. Rare epic proportions of stanzas imported. They lord it. On Jammer 1 drop a ton, not to snare Jordan. Master plan, the bass make the place shake. So they jump, man. Flavor clock with no hands. Timeless hip-hop on demand. Keep the mic cocked to rock with my philosophy. But words I black out like poetry workshops that need Sharpies. Light-skinned mic fiend who write the darkest rhyme schemes and keep spitting until the track switches. Quicker than Odell Beckham does teams. Freestyle supreme. Fire and drums compound oddly until the next world calls me SP or MPC. My producer drops hot commodities and chop the sample like karate. On or off wax, you industry plans get dug up quick. Bitch call me Mr. Miyagi.
Hey, yo, that Snare Jordan line was fire. I can't front, yo. I can't call, calling his producer Snare Jordan is crazy. I can't front. That's crazy. Symbol, what? Adam says, dope lyricism. Root Wright says he got a spray. Perg says a little too deep. So what I like is that people know who the artist is just off of listening to the song. And that says a lot about the artist and about the show and about the listeners. Hey, yo, Purge, yo. You are a funny boy. You and Simba are funny. You and Simba are funny. Where we at with the votes, y'all? Where we at with the votes? Again, send me label MP3s or YouTube links to shockvaluemedia@gmail.com. Scotty Black says 2. Nice says 2. Storm says 2. It looks like this is going to get sprayed, y'all. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, this is going to get sprayed. Yeah.
Man, what the hell is your problem, man? You lost your mind.
Wait, hold on, calm down. All right, I mean, you promised me I would be on the show.
You know they might not ever be on my show again. That's Hollywood talk, man. Don't you get it? Hey, Rerun. Yo. How many times have I invited you to my house? Hundreds. And how many times have you actually been to my house? None. And what would happen if you came to my house, Rerun? I'd probably get sprayed. Capping is behind, man. That's what's gonna happen, man. Snooky, do work.
All right. That's what it is. That's what it is. Unfortunately, that was a spray. We had a good night, though. We only had 2 sprays. I had a lot of good music. We had a lot of good interaction, involvement, engagement. Do me a favor. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Biatch, where we are every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're here at Shak Value Radio on YouTube. Make sure you check us out. Make sure y'all spin the block and check out the good brothers on Spin the Block on YouTube. I believe they're 5 to 7 Eastern Standard Time. So make sure y'all check them out. They're doing a lot of good stuff over there, playing some music. You got music? Send it to them. All right? You want to skip the line? Pay the $5. Next week, we're back. I got music already lined up. You can send me more. And we have topics lined up as well. So I need y'all. Hey, Rube, I appreciate you, sir. Hey, keep sending me music, Rube. Send a network to me, brother. Which one? Melissa, what was the name of the song? Melissa, what was the name of the song? And check out Purge in the AM. 11. So check out Purge. His YouTube channel is right here, and you can actually follow Purge right now from the chat. Right, Melissa. Before I get out of here, what song? Because I played everything that was sent. Oh, no. Okay, so Melissa, no, you sent it too late. So that's lined up for next week, Melissa. Shout out to Guy Grams. That's my man's too. Me and Grams go way back, man. Me and Grams go back over a decade. Guy Grams is also a pit fighter. So shout out to Guy Grams. That's my dude, man. Good dude, good artist. Respects the craft. So yeah, I got music from Guy Grams next week. All right, because it was already had the music lined up, Melissa, when you sent that. All right, but I do have Guy Grams lined up for next week. Okay, I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you supporting the platform, Melissa, and tell Guy I appreciate him as well. Okay. All right. In the meantime, between time, we gotta get out of here. Everyone be safe. I'll see y'all next week. All right. Nah, you're not annoying, Melissa. You good. You good, and you're appreciated. You are. However, get that goddamn camera out of my face.